that woke you up. I bet you thought you were going to see a Hollywood epic. But no, it's just a bit of footage of what the RSA have been getting up to over the last few years. Now, you all know our chairman, Rodney Choppin. Oh, sorry, Rodney, wrong picture. Ah, that's better. His boat is Halloween, built in the Black Shed at Paglesham for his father, Len, in 1953, and seen here leaving Brightlingsea in a good wind. John Martin, our president, with a large gin and tonic, seen here on Kate, crewing for Tim Balfour, the owner. These two old mates often meet to talk over the old time.
Hello, Rodney. It's a long old drive. Lovely to see you.
Last year we had a film show and it was a success. We had some good films.
Good.
This year, when did it all start, John? The inauguration of the Roach Sailing Association. Can you remember?
Well, you remember, Rodney, that in the early 70s they were talking about Maplin.
Yes, that's right.
And of course, Maplin, the more we got to know about it, it was centring very much, of course, on Foulness and further out. But the problem really was not only that incredible development around that area, but they were planning to put bridges across the Roach, halfway between the mouth of the Roach and up at Paglesham, and all sorts of things were going to happen. And it was important, we thought, we didn't want to lose that sailing area. And you remember Dick and George and
Yes.
Reg. Well, we used to sail around like four lost souls, you remember. But we were up the Crouch, I don't know, late one year, and we'd all laid in the creek, which is now the entrance to the little marina at Fanbridge. You could just get in there and lie there at low water. And it was blowing a strong sort of westerly, and it was a good place to lie. I won't go on about that because that's another story. But anyway, that evening they all came aboard. I think we came aboard Zelia, and we were talking about this. We were all worried about it. And it was really there that I sort of said, well, had we better not put something together? And that's what we did.
Our season starts with fitting out. And for the last 3 years, this has been at Carter and Ward's boatyard at the top of the River Roach. Ivor fitting out Marshmallow, a Blackwater sloop he has owned for more than 30 years. Simon putting those final touches on Strevay and keep that topping line straight.
Peter, don't feel that's not a very good job.
There's Jerry and Edna May, and behind him, Mistress. Richard, our race officer, putting the final tweaks to the mast of Philomel. Alan Holland checking he can still get through the forehatch of Ruth. Is that a radiator hose leaking on Simon's car? Or is it tea time?
Tea's fine for me, thank you.
It's not all tea breaks. We have to get the boats back into the water. We all help each other and generally launch boats in threes. The first one to leave is Marshmallow. Who is this old codger in the way? The moment of truth. Tony Hudson is starting his engine. Marshmallow is now well on his way downstream, followed by Tony in Arwen Evenstone. The last boat to be launched today is Ken Wickham in Gemini, and with the help of everybody is soon on his way. Back to Brancliffe. We can have lunch there. Okay.
We'll be along sometime.
The first race of the season, the Paglesham Pot, is starting with a brisk breeze. The course is decided on the day, and today it starts at the Port and Starboard buoys at Paglesham, down the Roach, turn up the Crouch to round the first fairway buoy, finishing at the Branklet Spit for lunch on Foulness.
You got your pedals.
We're well down the road, passing Key Reach. George and Mistress is now turning to port and up the Crouch. John Walmsley, skipper on Imothes, is just approaching the Fairway Buoy. Let's go on board Imothes to see how they're getting on.
So every opportunity, keep her sailing. Just keep her, when these gusts come in, you can just point her up slightly.
Richard's daughter Jenny is on the helm today.
Now. Keep going. Gyro. Back to the Branklet now, you can see it.
Imothes sprints back to the Branklet, followed by Richard in Pudmuttle, John in Sheer Stress, and George in Mistress. Ivor is rounding the mark in Marshmallow. And now back to the Branklet Spit and lunch. Imothes has dropped her anchor, with Simon in Strevay rafting alongside. Swanty has collected Stortebeker. Steve races without an engine, and he brings up alongside Strevay. John brings Sheer Stress to the port side of Imothes. And then I'm told that they're all hungry.
You're doing a good job there, John.